Have you ever wondered why certain months feel heavier, more magnetic, more alive, as if the stars themselves are whispering directly to your soul? October 2025 carries such a vibration. It is not merely another page in the calendar, it is a turning of fate's own wheel. The energies of this month rise like sacred smoke from an ancient temple, mysterious, luminous, and full of quiet power. The ancients believed that October was the bridge between the seen and unseen, where human intention could merge with divine rhythm. And in this crossing, numbers, those silent carriers of cosmic design, awaken again to guide us. In this sacred time, the vibrations of karma, destiny, and renewal align. Baba Vanga once said, "When the moon turns its face to shadow, humanity begins to see with inner eyes." October brings that shadow, not to darken us, but to help us perceive. Nostradamus, too, wrote of such a period, when the veil between time and truth would thin, allowing souls who listened to the subtle language of numbers to walk the higher path. Each number that appears this month is not a coincidence, but a cosmic message, a divine coordinate meant to lead you to clarity, wealth, and transformation. The Buddhists teach that all things are interconnected, that every cause finds its effect, and every moment is a reflection of countless unseen choices. So, as the 10th month opens its gates, we are invited to walk with awareness. October is not about running faster toward material success, but about understanding the sacred geometry that already shapes your path. The universe is not random, it is rhythm. Every repetition, every pattern, every lucky number is an echo of your soul's alignment. And yet, October does not give without reflection. It asks, are you truly ready to receive? For in the stillness between breaths, numbers become more than digits, they become symbols of divine order. 6 sacred numbers now rise from the ether, each holding a key to transformation. Together, they will guide you through this month's mysteries, from the depths of inner silence to the heights of abundance. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the quiet pulse beneath the noise of the world. That rhythm, soft, ancient, infinite, is the same rhythm these numbers carry. Each one, a note in the universal symphony of October. So before we begin, ask yourself this: are you ready to understand what the universe has been trying to tell you all along? Number 3. The divine triad of manifestation. In the sacred rhythm of October 2025, the number 3 emerges like a golden lotus blooming upon the still surface of the mind. It is the number of divine creation, the eternal triangle where thought, word, and action meet to shape reality. In Buddhist philosophy, this triad mirrors the 3 jewels, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, reminding us that enlightenment is not reached alone, but through harmony between self, truth, and community. Number 3 is the pulse of manifestation itself, the sacred current that turns vision into form and desire into destiny. Those who feel drawn to this number during October will notice the universe speaking in patterns, sudden opportunities, synchronistic meetings, or long-forgotten dreams resurfacing. It is the vibration of expression, calling you to speak your truth with compassion and clarity. Nostradamus once described the power of the Trinity as the union of heaven, earth, and mind, suggesting that those who find this balance become vessels for divine creation. Baba Vanga echoed this sentiment, foreseeing a time when human voice shall carry the strength of prayer itself. And this is that time your words, intentions, and energy are shaping far more than you can see. The energy of 3 asks you to trust in joyful action, to paint your reality with color, music, and courage. The Buddhists teach that joy is not found, but created through awareness. Just as a monk chants in rhythm to awaken inner peace, so must you align your thoughts, speech, and deeds. When these 3 become one, manifestation no longer feels forced. It flows naturally, effortlessly, like a river finding its ocean. But beware, the same triad that creates can also scatter. If your mind drifts between doubt and indecision, the energy of three fragments into confusion. October's test is therefore one of focus. Can you keep your energy centered long enough for your dreams to crystallize? The power is already within you, waiting to take form through intention and presence. So breathe deeply, align your heart with your purpose, and remember, the universe is not waiting for perfect conditions, it is waiting for your clarity. Let this sacred triad awaken the divine creator within. Reflective question: what dream or vision have you been carrying silently within your heart that is ready now to take form in the world? Number 6. The circle of harmony and responsibility. The number 6 rises through October 2025 like a calm full moon, bathing everything in a soft silver light of balance and restoration. It is the number of harmony, the sacred vibration of love, expressed through care, responsibility, and the quiet strength of devotion. In the spiritual cycle, 6 represents the heart's calling to bring peace where there has been tension, to heal what was once divided, and to protect what is most sacred, the connection between souls. This number reminds us that love is not merely a feeling, it is a choice made in every breath, in every act of kindness, in every word spoken softly to ease another's pain. Those touched by the energy of 6 this month may find themselves called to repair old bonds, mend emotional wounds, or nurture the spaces that once felt forgotten. The Buddhist teaching of metta, loving kindness, flows deeply through this number. It is the practice of offering compassion, not only to others, but to oneself, recognizing that peace begins within before it can ever blossom without. Nostradamus spoke of a time when human hearts would be tested not by war, but by compassion itself. And Baba Vanga's visions often return to the idea that the gentle shall heal the world when the proud grow silent. Number 6 carries that prophecy forward, a reminder that gentleness is not weakness, but divine power in motion. Through forgiveness and understanding, the broken becomes whole again. Yet the test of 6 is subtle. It asks, can you love without losing yourself? Can you give without draining your own spirit? Balance is the secret here. To serve others while staying rooted in your own truth is the harmony this number seeks to teach. Just as the lotus grows in the mud yet remains unstained, so too must you move through life's complexities with grace and calm detachment. The month's energy invites you to build sacred peace in your home, in your relationships, in your heart. For wherever peace dwells, abundance quietly follows, and when harmony is restored within, the outer world begins to mirror it. Reflective question: where in your life are you being called to bring love, understanding, or balance? Not out of obligation, but out of deep, conscious compassion. Number 9, completion and soul embodiment. The number 9 moves through October 2025, like a deep exhale of the universe, a number of endings, wisdom, and sacred release. It is the vibration of fulfillment, the closing of karmic loops, and the preparation for new beginnings yet unseen. Those who feel its presence this month may sense old chapters gently dissolving, as though the universe itself is whispering, "It's time to let go." In Buddhist understanding, the number 9 reflects the perfection of the path, when desire fades and truth alone remains. This number calls you to surrender gracefully, not in defeat, but in trust. Nostradamus once hinted that the wise shall know the hour of ending as the dawn of rebirth, and Baba Vanga spoke of an age when souls will awaken by learning to release what they once feared to lose. Both foresaw a transformation, not through gain, but through acceptance. The wisdom of 9 reminds us that everything you hold too tightly begins to fade, and everything you release with love transforms into freedom. In this energy, forgiveness becomes sacred alchemy. To forgive is to unchain your soul from the past. To accept is to align with destiny, whether it's a relationship, a memory, or an inner doubt. The number 9 invites you to bow before it all, to thank it, release it, and make space for what wishes to enter next. The spiritual truth behind 9 is simple, yet profound. Closure is not the end, it is divine preparation for greater purpose. This is a month to honor your past selves, to express gratitude for every lesson that shaped you, and to walk forward lighter. As the ancient Buddhist text Dhammapada teaches, drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. Each moment of release fills your vessel with new wisdom, preparing your soul for what lies ahead. Where in your life are you being asked to release with love, so that the next chapter may unfold with peace and divine purpose? Number 11, the gateway of intuition and awakening. The number 11 rises through the energies of October 2025, like a shimmering beam of light, breaking through dense clouds, a number not of ordinary reality, but of heightened awareness. It is the bridge between the seen and unseen, the call of the higher self, echoing through the corridors of your soul. When 11 appears, it does not merely visit, it awakens. It urges you to listen to the whisper within that knows long before the mind can reason. It is the sacred reminder that intuition is not madness, it is the original language of the universe, and those who dare to trust it find themselves guided to extraordinary paths. Throughout history, 11 has carried a prophetic vibration. It has appeared in moments of great awakening and transformation, when humanity begins to sense the presence of a deeper truth beneath the noise of the physical world. Nostradamus once referred to 11 as the twin pillars of divine sight, symbols of the human and the cosmic standing side by side. Baba Vanga, too, foresaw a time when eyes that were blind to the spirit shall open, when people would no longer depend solely on reason, but on resonance, on that inner knowing that transcends words. In that sense, number 11 does not predict the future, it reveals the soul's readiness to see it. In spiritual numerology, 11 is a master number, the vibration of enlightenment. It is not meant to be easy, for it calls upon the individual to walk between worlds, to feel deeply, to perceive beyond illusion, and to hold balance between heaven and earth. Those touched by its energy this month may experience heightened intuition, vivid dreams, or a magnetic pull toward truth. You may even sense patterns repeating around you, numbers, signs, songs, or faces that appear at just the right time. None of it is coincidence, it is synchronicity, the universe's subtle language of alignment. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that awakening does not happen through seeking outward, but through returning inward. Just as a lotus blooms not by chasing the sun, but by unfolding naturally toward its light, so too must you allow your awareness to open without force. The number 11 holds this same message: surrender to the unfolding. It teaches you to trust that every unanswered question already contains the seed of its own answer. The more you listen to the stillness within, the more guidance will arise without. In the presence of 11, the ordinary begins to dissolve. Time feels slower, thoughts feel sharper, and coincidences begin to weave into divine patterns. This is not imagination, this is perception expanding. You are being invited to cross the invisible threshold, to move from thinking to knowing, from doubting to trusting. The pillars of 11 stand before you like twin flames, urging you to step into your higher consciousness with courage. For once you do, the world no longer appears random, it becomes alive, breathing with purpose. What is your inner voice whispering to you right now, that quiet truth you've been afraid to trust? And what might unfold if, just for once, you dared to follow it completely? Number 22. The master builder of destiny and vision. The number 22 moves through October 2025 with the force of divine architecture a vibration of manifestation, structure, and sacred creation. It is often called the Master Builder because it bridges the spiritual and material realms, translating dreams into form and visions into lasting legacy. When this number appears, the universe is no longer whispering. It is giving you the tools, the discipline, and the clarity to construct what once only lived in your imagination. The number 22 doesn't just inspire, it builds. In the ancient study of numerology, 22 is considered one of the rarest vibrations, carrying both the mystical insight of the number 11 and the practical power of the number 4. It is the union of heaven and earth, the divine blueprint coming alive through human hands. Nostradamus wrote of an era when those who build in alignment with truth shall outlast time itself, and Baba Vanga spoke of dreamers who would shape the new world, not with force but with vision. Their words echo the essence of 22, the mastery of turning spiritual awareness into tangible impact. This number reminds you that faith alone is not enough, it must be anchored in action. The power of 22 demands grounding, patience, and purpose. It asks, can you translate your light into something the world can touch? Can you transform inspiration into structure, compassion into community, and intention into creation? This is the test of 22, to not only see but to build what you see, with love as your foundation and wisdom as your compass. In Buddhist insight, the art of creation is rooted in mindfulness. Every thought is a seed, and every act of awareness shapes the form of your reality. The energy of 22 invites you to see your life as a temple, each brick laid with intention, each choice a sacred act. Even the smallest effort made in awareness becomes part of a grand design, unseen yet guided. It is the number that whispers, do not underestimate what your soul is capable of when aligned with truth. This month, 22 calls you to build not from fear, but from faith. Whether it's a dream, a project, or an entirely new way of living, the divine is asking you to anchor it now, not someday, but today. For the foundation you lay under, this vibration will echo through lifetimes. Trust your inner architect. The blueprint is already within you, waiting for your hands to bring it to life. What structure, vision, or creation is your soul urging you to begin, and are you ready to trust that the universe will meet your effort halfway? Bonus number 77, the divine code of revelation and higher truth. The number 77 arrives in October 2025, like thunder in still air, not to frighten, but to awaken. It is the number of divine revelation, the sacred echo of inner truth calling you beyond illusion. When this number appears, the veil between the material and the mystical begins to thin, allowing ancient wisdom to flow into present awareness. It is a rare vibration, one that combines introspection with enlightenment, a sign that the universe is ready to reveal the deeper meaning behind what you've been experiencing all along. In the sacred geometry of numbers, 7 is the seeker, the symbol of inner wisdom, spiritual depth, and the search for divine truth. Doubled as 77, it becomes a mirror of awakening, amplifying intuition and insight to a level where the unseen becomes felt and the felt becomes understood. Nostradamus once spoke of sevens doubled upon the earth, marking times of hidden knowledge, returning to those ready to hear. Baba Vanga, too, foresaw that when 2 sevens shine in alignment, humanity will begin to see, not with eyes but with spirit. Their words were not warnings, but reminders that clarity arrives only when consciousness is ready. Under the vibration of 77, the universe invites you into the deeper layers of perception. You may notice synchronicities growing louder, dreams more vivid, and inner knowing more precise. These are not accidents, they are transmissions. The number 77 teaches that truth is not something to be found, but remembered. You are not seeking wisdom outside yourself, you are rediscovering what has always been written within your soul. The divine plan has never been separate from you, it is you. In Buddhist understanding, the highest form of awareness is not seeing more, but seeing clearly. The number 77 vibrates with this essence, the purification of perception, the stripping away of illusion. It asks you to step beyond belief and into knowing, to trust that your journey has always been divinely mapped. Every challenge, every delay, every unanswered prayer was preparing you to see the truth, not as a mystery, but as a mirror. 77 is the number of revelation, but revelation requires readiness. It arrives only when the heart is calm and the mind no longer demands proof. As you move through this vibration, remember that the answers you seek are already whispering in the silence between your thoughts. The light you chase outside has always been burning within. What hidden truth is beginning to surface within you, and are you ready to embrace it, even if it changes everything you thought you knew? As October 2025 unfolds, the sacred sequence of numbers 1635, 13-4-26, and the divine 77 weaves together a tapestry of profound transformation. Each vibration, each symbol, has whispered its message to your soul: awaken, align, build, release, and trust. This is not mere coincidence or chance. It is the quiet rhythm of cosmic design guiding you toward balance, abundance, and truth. The energy of this month is both grounding and revealing, like a monk's breath between two worlds, where the material and the spiritual meet in stillness. If you look closely, you'll see that these numbers are not simply signs to decode. They are living energies that mirror your evolution. 6 pathways, each a lesson in consciousness. Number 16 awakens your courage to change. Number 35 expands your vision through mindful growth. Number 13 transforms your inner patterns. Number 4 builds the structure of stability. Number 26 harmonizes the flow of inner and outer worlds. And finally, number 77 crowns your journey with divine insight, a reminder that wisdom is not something you chase, but something you remember. Together, they form the architecture of awareness, the bridge between destiny and discipline, intuition and intention. In the writings of Nostradamus, it is said that those who understand the hidden rhythm of numbers can walk calmly even in the chaos of time, for they no longer resist what is meant to unfold. Baba Vanga, too, spoke of this, that numbers were not just cosmic codes, but reflections of karma, marking when a soul is ready to rise beyond the illusions of fear. And Buddhism, timeless in its teaches that enlightenment is not found by seeking the extraordinary, but by awakening to the ordinary, to every breath, every thought, every act done with awareness. This is the invitation of October, to live consciously, to understand that luck is not an accident, but alignment, that the universe responds not to desire, but to vibration, that when your actions, emotions, and intentions move as one, the doors of fortune open effortlessly. The real power of these numbers is not in predicting the future, but in preparing your energy to meet it with grace. So as you step into the remainder of this month, pause, breathe deeply, look around you with new eyes. The signs have always been there in time, in rhythm, in numbers. You are not wandering blindly through fate. You are co-creating it with every conscious moment. The more you align your heart with truth, the more effortlessly abundance finds its way to you. Ask yourself this, not with your mind, but with your spirit. Am I ready to live with awareness so deep that even numbers become my teachers?